This was my boyfriend's experience about being trapped by the culture called consumerism. When he was in high school, he thought that being trendy was cool. He kept buying new clothes and gadgets. I remember one time, while we were watching the History Channel, when an advertisement popped up on the screen about a new gadget. He immediately marked the calendar and saved the date. He wanted to have it first before anyone else. He was very competitive about digital and fashion trends. After he bought it, he felt really cool. But 3 months later, he was totally sad and disappointed. The newest and more updated version of the phone was already on the market, and the price of his current phone had immediately dropped. He felt that he had just lost his savings, like buying a trendy outfit. Every time he looks at himself in front of the mirror wearing his new expensive outfit, he recognizes it's just the same person. Like when he was wearing his old clothes, nothing changed, except his savings. He saved money week to week just to buy those things. He made the sacrifices. He did not eat much and he went home early after school. He felt that there was something wrong. He was trapped in a prison called materialism. I think this was the cause of him having social media. He was not able to handle his ego at that time, and he had no inner peace. Luckily, he was very thankful because he did not even notice that his ex-girlfriend had hacked his Facebook account, and he decided not to create a new one. A year after this, he realized he needed to change his perception. He sat down to reflect or engage in deep thought. He asked himself, why does he need to always follow the trends? Why does he need to follow his ego? Why does he need to please and impress everyone? He felt like a sheep and always incomplete. The first thing that he noticed was that he needed to change his life by changing his behavior. He tried to identify what caused him to keep buying things. He realized he bought things because of the environment that he lived in. He surrounded himself with people who continuously were buying things, consumerists. He engaged himself to the people who were criticizing others, and that's why his mind was programmed and in fear that the people who surrounded him would criticize what he was doing. This is what he learned. After being aware of the mistakes, he said, "It's time to get back what I lost." He started to filter his friends. He chose the people who lifted him up for better, instead of who brought him down. He surrounded himself with people who also reflected what he wanted to be and how he wanted to feel. He engaged himself to the people who gave positive thoughts and encouraged his ideas and brought out the best in him. It is less important to have lots of friends and more important to have real ones. Know your circle. Make sure everybody in your boat is rowing and not drilling holes when you're not looking. By doing this, he realized that his habit was gradually reconfiguring and improving. He properly managed his time and correctly monitored his finances. He balanced his body, mind, and spirit. He stopped worrying. He simplified his life and he felt everything was easy. A month ago, he discovered minimalism. Minimalism is a tool that can assist you in finding freedom. Freedom from fear, freedom from worry, freedom from depression, and freedom from the trappings of the consumer culture that we've built our lives around. Minimalism is living a meaningful life, just with less stuff. By incorporating minimalism, he has been able to control his ego and desire from things that have really no meaning in his life. And he saved up a lot of money so that we can use it on things that really matter. He has also sold some of his possessions. He only buys things that he needs. Then he finally has been able to find lasting happiness. And that's what we're all looking for, isn't it? We all want to be happy. Minimalists search for happiness not through things, but through life itself. Thus, it's up to you to determine what is necessary and what is superfluous in your life. In my point of view, about his experience of being trapped, sometimes we need to think for ourselves. We need to live like no one else is around, and never depend your life on someone else's opinion. Never believe the people that don't empower you. There's nothing wrong with buying things, but you have to ask yourself first, do I really need this? Or am I only buying this to impress my friends and relatives? Many people spend money they haven't earned to buy things they don't really need to impress people they don't even like. I hope this example lights a fire inside you to stop being a consumerist. I will create a new video regarding my own realization about the beauty of less is more. Don't collect material things because trends never last. Instead, create a meaningful life to create lasting memories. And I want you to know that being a minimalist is way cooler than being a consumerist. Being as simple as you can be, you will be astonished to see how uncomplicated and happy life can become. Don't forget, always engage yourself in nature. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a comment below. Please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video.